Have you ever looked at your own child and thought, am I competing for my husband's attention in my own home? The little girl who stole my husband's heart. I never thought I would be one of those women who complain about their own child. Yet here I am, smiling on the outside, but quietly sighing on the inside. My daughter is 5 years old, sweet, smart, loud, and completely in love with her father. When I say completely, I mean completely. If my husband sits on the couch, she is already there, on his lap. If he laughs at something on his phone, she wants to know why. If he hugs me, she squeezes herself right in between us like it's an emergency. Sometimes I watch them and think, wow, she didn't come to play. The funny thing is, she doesn't do it out of jealousy. She does it out of pure love. But that doesn't stop the tiny sting I feel sometimes. Like last night. I had just finished cooking. I was tired. My feet hurt. All I wanted was to sit next to my husband, lean my head on his shoulder, and breathe for a moment. Before I could even sit down, she ran ahead of me. "Daddy, sit here, next to me." And just like that, my spot was gone. I stood there for a second, holding a plate in my hand, thinking, did I just lose my seat in my own marriage? I laughed it off, of course. I always do. But later that night, while washing dishes, I caught my reflection in the window and whispered to myself, why does this bother me so much? That's when I realized something important. It wasn't that my daughter was stealing my husband's love. It was that I felt invisible in those small moments. Motherhood does that to you sometimes. You give so much that when love passes right in front of you, but doesn't stop for you, it hurts more than you expect. A few days later, something small happened. I was sitting quietly on the bed, scrolling through my phone, when my daughter walked in. She looked at me for a long moment, then climbed onto the bed and hugged me tightly. "I love Daddy the most," she said proudly. I smiled weakly. Then she added, "But Mommy, you're my heart." That sentence hit me harder than any complaint ever could. I pulled her closer, feeling my eyes burn. In that moment, I understood something I had been missing. My daughter wasn't taking love away from me. She was learning how to love by watching me love her father. And the truth is, one day she won't cling to him like this anymore. One day she'll walk past him without running into his arms. One day the house will be quieter, and I'll probably miss this stage I complain about now. That night, when my husband came to bed, he pulled me close and whispered, "You know she loves me because she feels safe, and she feels safe because of you." I closed my eyes and smiled. Maybe I was never competing after all. Maybe I was the reason love felt so easy in our home. And that realization, it softened my heart more than I expected.